onto, right? What are you doing?
But they're
Right?
still pretty high.
But yeah, that's a ton. That's a ton of views.
Hmm.
Once my friends get out of the game, like out of like their interest,
Hmm.
that's when I stop playing the game.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to make car
Fair
stuff
enough.
for YouTube.
But I
It's
mean,
just I don't want to do that.
18K.
Right?
I guess. I
If
guess.
you want views, just make
Yeah, I
shorts.
guess so.
He he went completely off on some guy on a different server, but of course they don't know about the channel and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly
Oh
what
yeah?
that's exactly what we're. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Sweetcast, the number
Alright.
one rated podcast in my heart and number three rated podcast in Deaf Weekly listeners. I'm your host Liam, joined today by my guest Rosia. Yeah, well,
Right.
usually I have a tripod, but I'm currently emptying my room out so I can redo it. So I don't have a lot of space for a full tripod.
Oh, why are you redoing it?
I just I want to change. I want to change things up, getting a new desk and new everything. So I'll have less
Nice.
space. So I have to get rid of stuff.
I got a new desk,
Hell yeah.
and made it L shaped. It's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, my desk currently, you can't put your legs under it.
Oh yeah, I that was a big thing for my desk because we just moved. We just moved here to Missouri from Washington, and my old
Right.
house, I just had a painter's desk, right? Like it was like one of those. It was one of those tables you would see at a party that like some white dude would jump off a roof onto, right? What are you doing?
Oh, the webcam is like there. It wasn't even fully
What are you
in the
doing?
tripod. I'm fixing it. Now it should look better. Uh oh. I have
And
everything under control.
and when I was like bored, I would just like I would kind of like move my like leg. What I don't know, like you shake your leg or whatever, right? Like move it
Oh
up and
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it like back and forth, and I would kick my wall, not like hard, right? But
Yeah.
I would just like kick my wall, and that went on for so long. I lived in my room for like a year. That when we moved the desk, you could see that the paint was taken off of the wall, and so now my desk is facing away from the wall, so my back is towards the wall, and it that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. There's a couple. I have 8 towels underneath my PC right now because my seat, the right arm goes under the desk, and so when I'd put my arm on the rest, I'd end up hitting my desk, and that movement would
Yeah.
literally it would shut off my computer. And so I needed towels under it to stabilize it. I haven't had an issue yet, but I have
That's good.
started to smell some smoke, so might have to change that. Yeah, my
Yeah.
last power
It might
supply
not work
died.
out.
My last power supply died. It filled my room not with visible smoke, but it smelled like smoke. So I had to replace it, and I didn't have enough cords, and so I was like, you know what? I'll take one of the cords from my old power supply. I ended up shorting my fan hub, and
Oh my
so
god.
either I have two settings for my fan hub now. I can have it on the left side of the fan. It's just the LEDs are off, and on the right side it's just red. But the fans work. And then for the second setting, if I use a different cord, the old one that shorted it, I can have partial like choppy RGB, but the
Oh
fans won't
yeah.
actually spin. It won't spin. And oh yeah, the RGB doesn't like spin or anything. It just stays in place.
It
It's
just
choppy.
stays. Oh,
Yep.
that's amazing. That is.
Yeah.
That's the dream.
I'll have to buy a new hub for it, or maybe I don't think it's the fans that are wrong. I don't think the fans are broken because of course they work. and when
Yeah.
I use the other cord, the RGB still works. I think the hub just does not work.
Just screwed, yeah.
And so I'll have to buy a new hub. And NZXT, that's the case I have. The software doesn't recognize my fans anymore, so I think it definitely is the hub.
Yeah, it's definitely the hub.
And just some PC problems, but I got it here safely from Missouri.
Well, that's what matters.
Yep. I'll have to buy a new chair though, because like my desk, it was probably bought off a Wish, and so it's literally like cracking right now. It was so bad that I had to get cushions. Uh-oh.
Good. Okay. We're good.
Is it good?
We're good. Okay.
Alright.
So audio, everything looks fine. It looks like it's recording just fine, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything looks fine.
Alright.
Okay. You've seen like one episode, right? Like you've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. Cool. All right.
I didn't watch all of it, to be honest, because Oliver was like, "Oh, you're only supposed to watch a little bit, and then the next day you watch more of it, right?"
Yeah.
And then we had to do stuff here. I had to do a bunch of cleaning around the house, right? And
Yeah.
I just completely forgot.
Oh yeah. Well, he shot himself in the foot in the episode. People at work don't look at him the same anymore because of what he said.
What did he say?
He talked about drawing furry porn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he said this in VC before. He said that he would draw it for Fiverr if he was paid.
Yeah. Yeah, he brought that up, and then yeah, it was good stuff. It was great.
One of his videos, he said he was actually on a furry porn website for it was for, I think it was for reference.
Yeah, totally. That's why he was there. Reference.
Yeah.
Totally no other reasons for him to be on that website. He's just there for reference.
Yeah, I don't know when that clip was, because it was in, I think it was in, I forgot what video. I think it was either his newest or the second newest one. I'm pretty sure it was new. It was his newest.
I think
But
I have to go rewatch them.
yeah.
He's gonna get second. Hey, I'm gonna beat him to 50 subscribers with this channel.
I've beat him to 50 subscribers. But
like,
I need some help because he is catching up.
Well, like in the first 2 weeks of this channel being up, it's like 6 subscribers below him. So at that rate, it's just gonna overtake him by like the end of the month. Yeah, well, it's just gonna beat him, and then yeah. So he's like, yeah, he stopped working on the video that he was editing for me to work on more of his own.
Yes. Oh, me and Oliver are having a race. We're doing a race to 100 subs.
I know, yeah.
And he just recently, it was first one to 100. The loser pays out $50 to the winner, and they just recently upped it to 100 subs, $100. Yep. I think if I win, I think I'm technically getting like extra money because Canadian dollars is worth more than USD.
Gotta make, yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I might be getting less, actually. Never mind. I think if he pays 100...
Wait, yeah, no, if he pays 100 Canadian, then yeah, you're getting less than 100. Because make him pay 100 US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make him buy a game that's $100 here. But he just recently, in like 2 weeks ago, just that 1 week alone, he ended up getting like over 10 subscribers. Like I think I don't think his video even hit the algorithm really, right?
Yeah,
Because
no.
he averages like 100 to 200 views.
Hmm.
But all of a sudden, he just got like 10 subscribers. And so now I'm kind of worried.
Yeah, well, it's
From,
okay.
like 36, and he's at 45 right now. And I'm at I think 60. No, I don't think I'm that. There's no way.
Well, that's still a lead on him.
Yeah, I'm at
Yeah,
65.
no. Because he was in the first episode of the podcast, and then it went up, and then he did the jump, and then the podcast kept coming up after him. So what we need to do now is that now that you're in this episode, you're going to get the jump, and then you're going to jump way ahead of him.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I could really use it.
Well,
I haven't uploaded in a decent bit. Right?
it's okay.
I can't even find my channel anymore.
Oh, well, I think actually still, if you search up Oliver's channel, one of my videos shows up before any of his.
Hold on.
And he hates that.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, he
On
hates that.
Halloween night, I met a clown.
Yeah, my video shows up before his own videos do.
I see, yeah, and after that, I see a recommended video, from like my own recommended, not like
Yeah.
my video, but I see like a video that would be recommended in my YouTube home there, and then another like search related video, another recommended one, and then another search related view, which is the at the very bottom is Oliver's Counter-Strike video. And he's kind of getting shafted by the algorithm. It's pretty funny though.
It is. I mean, I offered to put him in the title of this podcast episode, so then that could show up on the top of his videos, or like I told him he should put his own name in his videos titles.
Yeah.
But he's happy just falling below everything else and just hiding out.
To be fair, I think in his perspective, him being left out of the title is probably like a better thing for both both of you, because like if you see when you're like looking for a video, you're not gonna click on a video that you don't know the person, that's centered around the person you don't know him.
Yeah.
But if you click on it for someone that you are watching and you get to know the person from the video, then you can go and click onto their channel. I personally think that it's like just, I don't know how to describe it, but like appetizing, I guess.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's like.
Yeah, well, I was telling him he just needs to come out with another hentai video, because that video did really well. He just needs another one of those to really get the views in.
Yeah, just hentai clickbait. That'll work.
Exactly. You gotta know who you want. I mean,
he hasn't uploaded anything like that.
No.
But I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't. Especially if you start getting really close to 100, I think he might stoop down to that and go for it, just for the last ditch effort to really shoot up, get those new viewers.
Yeah, I don't think he would go that low. I've considered kind of like it's not sub-botting, but it's essentially sub-botting. There's Roblox is notorious for not sub-botting, but since it's a kids game, they'll just subscribe to anyone and my friend just
Really?
yeah, my friend just uploads like tiny little like short clips. You taking notes?
Did not know
they
that.
they just upload like tiny little short like clips most of the time
Yeah.
that they don't they don't blow up or anything, but like the view to subscriber count, like the subscribers they get per video is way like higher than average for pretty much anything that I've uploaded or anything probably that Oliver's uploaded too.
Well, I guess I gotta go
Right.
visit Roblox.
Yeah. There's so many videos that are kind of just like low effort. Not low effort. They don't put any like editing into it. It's really just
Yeah.
a clipping software, and then it goes straight to YouTube. It doesn't even touch an editing software at all, and it'll just blow up, and they'll have like thousands and thousands of subscribers. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, good. No, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you put like some time into your videos, Roblox is really just a cheat for subscribers. But the problem is that since you're getting all your subscribers from that, you're gonna be locked into that.
Yeah.
For like the rest of your career, because they're gonna want to see Roblox, and then you won't be able to play anything else without your subscriber count dipping.
Exactly.
I saw this with one YouTuber. He's got like 100,000 subscribers. He got it solely off of Roblox. One Tarkov video, and the views immediately dropped. And he's getting 100 to 200k views, and then all of a sudden 10k views on a Tarkov video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it was pretty bad. I feel bad. He really wants to play Tarkov.
he doesn't just want to keep playing Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox is boring.
Well, doing it constantly would get boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to break away from that.
Content runs dry a lot. It's mainly because there's not like teams, right? You know, like a AAA game has like a huge team of people adding content, like, at least once a month. But like the actual like quality games on Roblox, like at least for Roblox standards, it could take a very long time for an update, and so content just runs dry. But it's just a cheat. I like 2 years ago I saw it like Adopt Me. It's like some popular kids game. You just collect pets, and they had like 500k subscribers, and they were literally just a kid recording their iPad.
Oh my god!
It was so funny.
That depresses me.
Yeah, it depresses me too.
Because I put so much. I put work into these videos, and then that. Like,
yeah, some games are just kind of like a cheat for subscribers, and then other games you need to put effort to get less reward than other people, which really sucks.
Yeah, that hurts me.
I put a ton of effort in my videos. They aren't the best, at least like for me. Oliver keeps saying that they're good videos. Other people, like my friends, are saying it's good videos.
Yeah. Well,
when of course you become desensitized to all your jokes, right? When you
exactly.
So like even my most recent one, the Valorant one, I thought that was a pretty bad video. And of course, it performed bad too. 56 views from a month ago. That sucks.
That's not terrible. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could. Honestly, for my it could be worse. But for my standards, from what like, the views I get, that is my lowest viewed video, right? The other ones view average a little higher, a little higher, not too higher, honestly, right? But still, that is pretty bad. But even though it was a pretty bad video and I was considering just scrapping it, I still put like a ton of hours into editing,
Yeah.
and it took a long time to edit, because it's like, for me, it's like 10% recording and then 90% editing.
Yeah.
There's so much to do in editing, like audio, visuals, cuts, all that stuff, and I'm still kind of taking it lazy, right? I think that, like, just kind of what's the word? Kind of like just a bunch of not a lot of transitions, just hard cuts. There's a YouTuber named Franz J that I watch, and he just all of it is just like, some of it is perfectly cut, some of it's just cut, right? And it's pretty funny. I prefer that type of content. Oliver does like weird transition, fancy stuff like J cuts and all that. I just don't want to put the effort in to do that, right?
That's fair.
But maybe when I get bigger. But right now, motivation is low, and reward is also low as of right now, because I don't want to put so much work into a video, and then it gets 50 views, just like the Valorant one, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to find a balance between like editing and uploading, because if you edit too much, Oliver uploads like once every, like blue moon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he gets like 0 reward from it. He did get the 10 subs in 1 week. But I feel like that's kind of like, I feel like that's a fluke, because he didn't upload or anything. That's not like immediately after he uploaded. That was like a month after his latest upload.
Yeah.
That was really random. And YouTube is really random, right? But
no, super random.
You gotta like, for me, I have to try to minimize like the randomness as much as possible, because I don't want to gamble on a video I worked hard for.
Yeah.
Not performing good, right?
Yeah. Well, like, did you know that ASMR blows up? Like, YouTube pushes ASMR so hard.
I don't watch ASMR, but I'm pretty sure ASMR is like the top viewing on Twitch.
Well, like, I'm right now, I have this addiction to checking this one kid's channel, because he started it less than a month, or just over a month ago, and he's already like at like 900 subscribers, and he only has like 10 videos out.
Yeah.
And it's just such little effort. Like, people will take a microphone and drop rocks in front of it, and it sounds super, it's so unsatisfying, and it'll get like 1 million views, and people will be like, "That was so good. That was so. Do it again.
Yeah.
More rocks." And it's like, it's literally just straight through, no cuts, no nothing. 10-minute video gets 2 million views, and there's zero work to put into it, and it hurts. Like, that's just such low effort, and there's so much. They're getting so much from it, because they do there's like a massive jump in subscribers too for just doing that. And it hurts me.
Yeah. There's this YouTuber I watched. I found them. They're called Nokimon.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They make good videos. They really do. They make really good videos. And they just created their channel, like, probably at the start of this year.
Yeah.
And they're already at 81K subscribers. And it's purely because they just hit the algorithm with one of the videos. It was a good video,
mm-hmm.
right? It had everything that the YouTube algorithm would have liked. A good I wouldn't say the thumbnail was very good. It was a decent thumbnail.
Okay. Good
title. Good retention, right? It was a good video to watch, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those videos that you wouldn't just click out halfway through, or even at the beginning. You would watch most of it, if not all of it.
Okay, yeah, so.
And 1.6 million views, and he was like, you know what, that works. I'm gonna do it again. 300k views. I'm gonna do it again. 200. The views are like dropping. On it, right?
But they're still pretty high.
But yeah, that's a ton. That's a ton of views.
Mm-hmm.
And the next video he made about, like, it was called I found the god of shiny Pokemon but forgot a Master Ball. That was the one that blew up. I found the shiny Nightmare Pokemon but forgot a Master Ball. I found this but forgot a Master Ball.
Yeah.
The most recent one he uploaded has 100k views, so it is dropping.
Still,
it looks like it's dropping by around half, maybe, every single time. But still, you find that one, like, golden egg,
and then
and you just gotta try to make more of it.
You gotta try to replicate it and use it until it drops back to your regular content where it's just not performing as well. And then you hope for the next video.
To be fair, it's like I'm entering an oversaturated market. There's so much content exactly like mine.
Yeah.
No one's gonna want to click on mine over their favorite YouTuber. And so I don't know what to do. And I just have zero clue what to do for YouTube. Oliver's doing, like, a mix of like just funny stuff and drawing.
Yeah.
But I'm just doing funny stuff because I don't have any other, like, outside skill to help me. Like, even editing, I'm bad. I wouldn't say I'm bad at editing.
Yeah.
I would say I'm efficient at editing.
That's good. That's a good way of putting it.
I wouldn't say that I'm not, like, an amazing editor. Oliver does really good editing.
Yeah, he does.
Of course, he uploads once in a blue moon, right?
He is very slow with editing.
Yeah, he
takes his time.
When he does edit, he does get a decent amount done. We used to have, like, this schedule.
Yeah.
Every other day we would edit for an hour, and so we wouldn't get burnt out, but we'd also be on a schedule.
Yeah.
He would get a lot done, but there were some times where we would just not edit. Like, we haven't edited in, like, the past week or two, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was the past week. I know it was at least the last week. It might have been 2 weeks, so I don't think he's getting a lot of work done on it. But he edits decently quick. Like, it's pretty quick, and then he goes back again to do all the high detailed stuff. That'll take a while, and that ends up taking him a while. And so that's the reason why. He also has just other stuff going on, like lifeguarding.
Yeah. He's working, like, every day.
Else. Yeah.
Actually, he's working twice a day this week.
Yeah, he told me he had a split shift today.
Yeah, he tried to get it off, but I don't think it worked out. I think he had to go in.
I haven't heard anything from him, so he probably was not able to.
Yeah. I could have taken it from him, but I didn't want to.
That's understandable.
I work every other day this week, so I was like, you know what? I'm good today.
Yeah, that's understandable. I wouldn't want to take a shift from him either.
Yeah.
he can go and suffer. That's not my problem.
Exactly.
But YouTube is weird.
It is weird.
I just have zero clue, and I haven't been able to record recently, and just, like, we haven't really done anything recently.
Yeah. Well,
And since all of my content, the main attraction is just like funny moments with my friends.
yeah.
But recently, like the stuff we've been doing in VCs have not been with friends stuff. Like it's been one person plays this game, Oliver draws, another person plays a different game. I'm over here, sitting here watching YouTube.
Yeah.
So we haven't done anything like together in a while, really.
Yeah.
We did play Raft, but
Raft?
I don't know how to play Raft.
Oh, I know how to play
I
Raft.
wasn't explain. I had no clue what to do. I was told gather stuff, and that's all I've done.
That's pretty much it. You just gather stuff until you're full, and then you build stuff, and then you gather more stuff. And there's like there is a quest, but it's not super. Actually, I haven't played in a very long time. It may be easy to understand.
I heard that there's like a story island, like this really huge island for the story.
Yeah.
It was. I think Raft is just like recently becoming popular again, which
Heck yeah.
kind of is helpful because I do have Raft now, but it also I also don't have any Raft clips because nothing really went on like when we were playing Raft.
Yeah.
And like the only thing that really happened was I picked up a furnace that they were cooking stuff in, and it deleted the stuff. And I think Oliver got like genuinely mad from that, and so I just stopped doing anything.
Yeah.
Like for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But I think it is like returning or something because I've seen a bunch of people play it now.
I think I got like a final update out of the like testing phase or whatever. So yeah, people are starting to get back into it.
Oh, okay. I watched yeah, a lot of people are playing it. Socks for one. That guy, I'm pretty sure that guy was 100% a Fortnite YouTuber. And then when Fortnite died, he went to Minecraft because Minecraft was popping.
Yeah.
And then he went to... Socks for one just strikes me as another one of those trend hopper type of guys.
Yeah.
So I'd never really liked this content. And it's super, like, kid...
oriented.
Like, kid-centered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of boring because, like, my humor has evolved past
it's a little
stuff.
Yeah, you're a little too mature for that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like too mature for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Vanoss. It was Vanoss who played it that I watched. I didn't really watch most of it. I didn't watch like really any of it because also the humor doesn't hit with me either.
Yeah.
And then I watched a little bit of Markiplier video about it, and that's when I learned about the Story Island. I also didn't watch much of that video because it was more of, instead of like funny stuff,
Yeah.
it was more of how do I play this game and then teaching Mark how to play the game.
I see.
But I did hear from the video there was a Story Island. I don't think Oliver knows there's a Story Island. I don't know what we're really doing. We went to a couple of islands. I got food and trees and stuff from it. And I just, like, the last time we played, they told me how to make a axe. And so that's when I got, like, wood. But before that, I had literally zero clue what I was doing, so I just grabbed a bunch of flowers and watermelon. I asked them, like, what do I do? And no one responded to me, and so I just had no clue what to do.
Yeah, I tried playing with friends, and yeah, it was like the same thing. Except they they knew exactly what they're doing, and they just didn't feel like teaching me. So I was just kind of there doing stuff.
I don't know what the goal is. I feel like the goal is to get to that island,
Yeah.
and I feel like there's probably something there at that island that you have to do. Either that's just like home or whatever, right? That's just a whole continent,
Yeah.
and you're just home now, or I don't know. But I don't know. Raft isn't really too big of like an interest for me.
Sure.
It doesn't seem very like engaging with like your brain, right? And so I didn't really enjoy playing it. I enjoyed it to play with my friends, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's not super. It's not like there's not a lot happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather play like another game,
Mhm.
like any other game, really. Once my friends get out of the game, like out of like their interest,
Mhm.
that's when I stop playing the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that.
And but there's a game I have been wanting to play. It's called Rain World. I've seen a video on it, and it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
I think I've heard of it.
You're this like race. It's called Slug Cat. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. But I think your character kind of looks. It kind of looks like what is the game? Is it Hollow Knight? Yeah, it's Hollow Knight. It kind of resembles the main character of that.
Okay.
Right? You got like your like in Hollow Knight. You got like your. I think it's a skull with horns.
Yeah,
White
something
skull
like
with
that.
Horns with the two black circles for eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
I think it's ears, not horns in Rain World, but you got the two big circles, and I think you're literally like a slug. So, but it's kind of fast paced.
Okay.
You think you're a slug, but it's kind of fast paced with movement. And the thing is, you have to go and hunt for food, but like this is just like the store page. You have to go hunt for food, but there's other stuff trying to hunt for food, and you're the food.
Okay. Okay.
So you're armed with a spear, and you have to like defend yourself or hunt like these apex predators, and it's super cool. There's and the cool thing is that all of the stuff like the mobs are run off of AI.
Okay.
Instead of like set like pathfinding
Yeah.
and all that, it's just completely off of AI.
Okay.
How they move is fully AI generated. There's no animations for them. The AI generates animations for them, and so it creates super smooth and like fluid animations for them.
Yeah.
But it's also its own downfall because it can mess up, and it will mess up. And there
are limits.
There is like one complaint. There is like one part that you have to ride on the back of like some animal or creature, and it can completely mess up. Like it'll try to get over this hill, fall backwards, catch itself, go back up, and then fall back, and it's just in this loop.
Falling, getting back
And
up.
I'm pretty sure you are stuck if you can't ride its back.
Oh.
And so that was the only complaint, but it looked really cool, and the AI is so like sophisticated. It is really amazing. Like there's the lizards usually hunt in packs, kind of like wolves.
Yeah.
And for one specific color, like I think it's a yellow. They're kind of rare, but they will attack attack you strategically.
Okay.
So one of them will go in front of you, kind of like, kind of like walk towards you and approach you,
Mm-hmm.
while a couple other ones flank you, and so it's really cool. And but when you take out the alpha, they become completely uncoordinated, and they'll all just mindlessly charge at you all at the same time, instead of like trying to flank you and like take you out strategically. And I thought that was pretty cool. They and I mentioned different colors, right? Like the yellow color.
Yeah.
If you get, I haven't played the game, right? This is all just from watching a video.
Watching people playing it.
You can, it was like a review, right? But if you get like, I don't know how to explain it, just knocked. It's when you get like taken in the mouth of one of these lizards. If there's a different color one, they'll fight each other for you. 'Cause you're food.
Yeah.
And so they'll fight each other for you, and there's a good chance that you can get out of that alive, because they'll fight each other and end up killing each other.
Hell yeah.
And I thought that's really cool. And there's also like these bird things that they're like, I think they're scavengers. They're like these gigantic birds that'll just swoop down and eat you. I think they're like the top. I think they're the top tier apex predator, because I think they'll also go down and kill like lizards and pretty much anything.
Yeah.
And another like cool thing about the game is that the AI is always running. While the world may, when you go in a loading screen, while the world may unload, the AI never unloads.
Okay.
And so, like, if there's lizards fighting, you go through loading screen, you go back. They don't just immediately reset because they're unloaded. They actually like keep fighting even though they're off screen.
Okay.
And you can go back. You can kind of notice it like later on when most of them, I think if you just like wait a while, and like some places they'll just fight it out and kill each other. And so I thought that was pretty cool. There's also like tribes and stuff of a certain race.
Okay.
They're not slug cats or what. That's the like the race you are.
Yeah.
There's something else, but they're friendly and hostile, right? You have a reputation with them.
Yeah, so they can be either, depending on how you are with them.
Yeah, they like pearls, and so if you give them pearls, they'll be happy with you. You can trade with them by giving them pearls, or just give you something random.
Yeah.
But if you start killing them, eventually they'll start sending like some of them out to go and hunt you down. And I think if you just kill enough of them, they'll eventually just be completely afraid of you, and they won't. I don't think they won't mess with you. They'll run away from you. I thought it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because you've slaughtered them.
Yeah, and
well, that actually is pretty cool.
The like the AI is just like amazing in that game, and so I added it to my wish list, and I was like, you know what, I'll get it. And then my friend ended up gifting it to me, and I was like,
oh, nice.
No. And then he was like, yes. And then I was like, okay, well, the summer sale's coming up, so I'll just say no, and then you can get it for me if you really wanted to then. And then he was like, no, take it. So I got it. I just haven't played it yet.
Nice.
But I was hoping to play it and record it for background footage, because most of my recordings I have are just like me just playing some random game with a Discord VC in the background. So it'd be nice to have like one like gameplay in the background. Keep it like what's the word? Like not. It's kind of like organized, right? Keep it all the same. So there's not any like change really.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it like it makes it easier to watch.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot of change in like pacing and gameplay in the background. Um, I think that it's like the number one problem with my videos is that I don't get enough content out of a certain game alone,
Yeah.
and so I have to get like a decent I shoot for around 5 minutes. Usually 5 minutes does the best for retention wise.
Yeah. It's short enough.
Yeah, but I still just don't get enough content out
Yeah.
of like playing like a couple game sessions, like playing like Valorant, like 3 games. I will not get enough content for 5 minutes out of that, and so I will end up having to take content from other games that we also played instead.
Okay.
And so that's what I think that's not the most recent one. The one before that is just random clips.
Yeah.
And then 6 months ago I uploaded a video that was also just random clips. It was almost 9 minutes long. That one did pretty good. That one did decent.
That's good. It's
110 views, but it is an old video, so
that's fair.
to be fair, it's decently old, and so that's probably why it's got a decent view count on it.
Yeah.
But that one's also just random clips. It's a mix between Valorant and CSGO for the most part, but there is like a single clip of Gardic Phone, and I think there's a single clip of some other game too. Some other video. I can't remember which one. Right at the end, just had random like Dark Souls content in the background.
Nice.
And so it's inconsistent. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
It's inconsistent, and so I think it does worse with retention than something that's just the same throughout the whole video.
I guess that makes sense. People are gonna stick around longer if they know it's gonna be the same thing the entire time.
Yeah, well, at least for like me, like one of my videos is kind of advertised as Valorant,
Mm-hmm.
right? That 9-minute one for like just random clips was kind of advertised as Valorant because it had a Valorant character in the thumbnail. It had Valorant ranking, like a rank. It was it's called the King of Silver, right? And then the silver, like the iron, like ranking in the background.
Yeah. So people are gonna click for
the silver.
Valorant.
Yeah, I put the silver from CS:GO because it also had CS. It was mainly a mixture of Valorant and CS. I put the CS:GO kind of close up in the forefront a little bit, the silver ranking in it. I try to make it show it was just more than Valorant.
Yeah,
but I don't think that really worked.
No, people are just gonna recognize the Valorant in it and then click on that for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Valorant's only like a minute out of the entire thing. Yeah, there's just a bunch of random clips in here. There's Phasmophobia, Apex Legends, Terraria, CS:GO. Well, it's just CS for the rest of it.
Nice.
But I bet you that if I checked the analytics for it, probably most of the like viewer base would probably drop off when Phasmo appears. This sucks.
It does.
Let me open up Adobe. I think the most recent thing I'm editing is just one game. I think it's just purely Valorant.
There you go.
Which also sucks because Valorant isn't a game to highlight like you, and for your YouTube videos you want to highlight yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you were to do anything else, it would just not work out as well, right? Like with like the most popular YouTubers, right? Let's say like Markiplier, you can play any game and you can still watch it. But if you were to watch like, I don't know, who's like some pro player, like any pro player for like any major game.
Yeah,
if you try to watch them play some other game that wasn't for competitive, it'd kind of be hard to watch.
Yeah, it doesn't really work out the same.
Yeah, it just does not work. And so I hate Valorant for recording.
Yeah.
And it's not the most fun game to play. I hate how competitive it is because you feel like so defeated when you lose, and that will just ruin your day.
Yeah, it really does.
It really sucks with like mentally trying to play it, and if it gets to a point just playing, you're just gonna keep playing, and it's just gonna get worse and worse to a point that you just have to quit, or your like your mentality will purely lose you games. It doesn't matter. You could be performing so good, if your mentality is bad, you're just gonna lose.
Yeah.
And so Valorant's one of those games that you just can't play for a long time, and it's also really bad for like personality type content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I'm just bad at Valorant. I'm terrible.
Bad too.
I'm terrible. Every time someone asks me to play with them, I'm like, you don't really want me on your team. I'm just too bad. They're like, no, I'm sure you're fine. You'll do fine. Then I'll clutch it for like one round, and then I'm garbage the rest of it.
Valorant sucks for content.
Yeah.
And the content I do see, I hate the content that I do see on Valorant, because it's either just pro players popping off, or it's just people like they're not clickbaiting, but they're intentionally making like thirst trap videos.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
It's mainly shorts. Like I saw this one short, like it was like some guy asking their teammate how long do you last?
Oh my God.
Right? They were meaning it like sexually, right? And I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch a bunch of horny people communicate in a game.
No, that's not really why I'm watching Valorant videos.
Yeah, and this one guy, Schrodinger Lee, also makes a bunch of stuff. Her voice gives Dommy Mommy vibes. Valorant with real hentai voice actor.
Oh my God.
If you clutch, I'll send you nudes.
Oh.
Barking for my Valorant duo. Do you have a small pee-pee? She likes getting choked. Confessing my love to a MILF? What? Yeah. Bro. I hate it.
I hate that.
Because it's short.
Yeah,
it gets recommended to you every single. Here's another hentai voice actor video. Please.
Oh my God.
And yeah, there's a bunch of these I know your Jet's name IRL. Say it. That was pretty funny the first time I watched it, and it was even funnier the 100th time I watched it too. It just keeps getting funnier and funnier. It sucks. It sucks. I just hate Valorant, in general.
Yep.
It really sucks. I don't think I can actually last watching a Valorant video.
I've tried.
From anyone. maybe with Oliver, because Oliver doesn't make freaking thirst trap horny videos. Right?
Maybe he should start that. Then he'll shoot past you.
Yeah. Hopefully not. The people. There's a reason why you don't get recommended like normal people in Valorant. It just does not. It doesn't work as well for the algorithm. The weird people in Valorant want to see a bunch of freaking horny people communicate. Yep. That's what they want, and so that's what does well. Schrodinger Lee has 500k subs for a reason. It's so weird, and I really don't want to make that content, and it really does seem like easy subscribers if you just upload enough of that. All you have to do is just go into public Valorant lobbies like all day. You don't even have to do good.
You just have to get that.
You just have to communicate.
Yeah, you just have to get the reaction.
To your teammates. Yeah, that's all you need. It's just the reactions, and then you have content. And since YouTube Shorts are really broken, they're on. I will admit that my highest view videos are shorts.
Really?
The shorts are easy. They're easy views. It's literally a cheat. Oliver doesn't do it. I've told him that it's busted and it's broken, but he still doesn't do it. He wanted to go TikTok, and I did make a TikTok, but I immediately deleted it. I have a personal TikTok, and I made like a YouTube one because some of my like real life friends follow my TikTok, and so I didn't want them to know that I had a YouTube channel because I was scared of them like judging me, like, oh, you have a YouTube channel.
That's fair.
Such a nerd, you're a weirdo, right? And then TikTok automatically recommends people to follow based on like your location. Yep. One, Instagram does it too. Based on your location, and I think also your email, your phone number, all that stuff. Like on Snapchat, I found out my mom had a Snapchat because when I logged on, it said, you have this person as a contact in your phone number list. Would you like to add him on Snapchat? And I was like, what? that was really weird.
No, that would be a little weird.
I just made shorts on YouTube instead. I have 2 shorts. I should probably make more, honestly. My first one was kind of like a meme, right? Uh-oh.
Okay. Good. We're good. I can hear you again.
All right. My first short was kind of a meme. It was just a joke, right? I was like, I was talking to Oliver. I was like, hey, I saw this clip of some guy like messing around in his car and he hit a telephone pole. I should put the caption who's like as his like car stuff, right? I don't know if do you know a little bit about cars?
A tiny bit, not very much.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you can actually like drift a car that's automatic, because I don't think it will like. You'll have to have something to allow you to do it. I don't know if you actually can. I'm gonna be honest. You might be able to. I just don't know. But I was like, hey, it would be funny if I put the caption, who said you can't drift automatic, over this video of some guy attempting to drift and then crash. That would be funny. And so I made it, uploaded it to YouTube, and it's now got 18k views. And for 65 subscribers,
that's pretty good.
I personally don't like the video. I want to delete it, Oliver says don't delete
I
it.
would agree with him.
I want to delete it.
Don't.
I want to delete it because it brings attention to my channel that I don't want.
Yeah,
Right?
but 18K views.
But
That's
yeah,
something.
On analytics, there's this research thing. I never knew about it. I honestly think
It is new.
But when you search up, you can search up what your viewers are searching, and most of it is car stuff. But at least it was. Now it's different.
Uh-huh.
Nothing Phone 1, car, GPO, Project Slayers. Those are Roblox games. Those last two are Roblox games, which I have zero clue why that's appearing.
You got them
because
Roblox viewers.
I don't do Roblox, right? Yeah, I don't want that. That's the one thing I'm trying to avoid. iOS 16, Mukesh Ambani. I probably butchered that like so bad. I tried my best. I think my biggest audience is United States and India, so that's probably
why. Yeah.
why that's there. Capybara, trigonometry. What? Rameshwarm. I don't know what that is either. It's probably another thing from Indian viewers. Flat stomach workout. That there's just no reason why that should be like a search thing. Honda Civic 2022. How to play Master of Puppets on guitar? What? I don't even know what Master
it's a song.
of Puppets is.
Yeah.
Okay, but before it was just purely like there's 3 pages, right? And the first 2 pages were just car stuff. And so I wanted to
So you didn't have that.
because it was I don't want to make car
Fair
stuff
enough.
for YouTube.
But I mean,
I don't wanna do
18K.
that, right?
That's a lot of views.
Yeah. Looking at my analytics, 1.6k views in the last month, 7.7 hours. I got 1 subscriber, which is actually, according to YouTube, that is 67% less. So I would get like, it's pretty sad to say, but I probably get around 2.2 subscribers per month, which really sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks. And of course you can't get 2.2 subscribers, so it's probably around 2, maybe on a good month 3, right? So that really hurts. And of course the views I got were 1.6k. 1.5k came from the 2 shorts videos I made. The second short, I forgot to say that one. That one has 2.3k views right now.
Okay.
That one was kind of like a that one was kind of more of a joke. Oliver, I found this guy on Instagram. I think his name was Fugitive, and he makes a bunch of this like stupid like I think it's called Gen Z humor, right? And it's just random like Vine clips with random sound effects over it too, and it's so stupid. It's so funny.
Love that.
Like there's this one clip of there's this one clip of some dude flipping tables at a restaurant, and I think it had Goat Simulator music on top of it. Like, it was so random. but it was so funny, and I kept sending it to Oliver as like a joke, and he was like, "Please stop sending me this. Please stop sending me this. Don't send me this." And I was like, you know what? I should
There you
make
go.
one, and I did make one, and it's got 2.3k.
That's pretty
views
good.
on it now, with 92
Hey.
likes.
That's really good.
That's really good. Yeah. I got 5 comments, and one of them was like, "I found it the least funny video." To be fair, it was a month ago, and the video was uploaded 4 months ago.
Yeah.
So humor has changed. I think it's still like, it's decently funny, right? I'm still desensitized from it, but it was pretty funny. Of course, it's all ironic, which is like the main thing. It's ironic, which is the reason it's funny to me, because it's so stupid. It's so stupid stuff. It's just so stupid what I made, and that's the reason why it's funny. And I don't think Oliver I don't think he commented on it.
Oh.
Oh, he did. He put like a moyai emoji on it. But he wasn't very happy about it. It was pretty funny though. But
Yes.
back to my main point. And shorts are literally just like a
Yeah.
treat for subscribers.
Views.
Or actually,
But
I don't
views.
think subscribers. I get, yeah, for views, yes. I don't think for subscribers, because I'm pretty sure I think you get less subscribers per view. Actually, no, you get less subscribers per view with a short than with a video, purely because with a video people click on the video for
shorts.
the
They're
video.
just
But with shorts, you're just randomly recommended.
Yeah.
Right. I just mindlessly scroll through shorts, and sometimes I'll get like a random like kid playing like Minecraft. Like one time I got a short of some kid making a golem pixel art in Minecraft, which that sounds pretty cool. But when you watch it, it was literally like it was like a 2x3 out of iron blocks for the body with little like stick arms, and the head was also like a 2x3 with this piece of glass in the middle, and that got I think like 20 likes on it. And so you honestly can just upload anything as a short, and it will get like views and likes on it. But you don't get a lot of subscribers, because I just skipped it. And even when I do find something that's funny, I'll skip it because I was like, oh, that's funny.
No,
I'm not
you're gonna watch it once, and then you're gonna move right on.
Yeah, because that's the problem with like comedy videos, like stuff that I try to upload. You watch it once, and then you're done. You can't watch it again because it's not as funny the second time. Maybe in a year you'll rewatch it, but it's not funny. It's not funnier the second time, and that's why you don't.
Exactly. No, exactly.
It's just not funny, and so there's no replayability to like the comedy videos. So it kind of sucks, but they are fun to make. They're fun to make.
Hey, if you like doing that, then you should keep doing that.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know if with YouTube, right? There's this actually just like everyone has known that YouTube has been they've been like messing over some like content creators while assisting others. But like I was watching a video from a guy named Optimus, I don't personally, I don't really like it. I wish I would probably watch someone else because all of
Yeah.
Optimus's videos
Yeah.
are really long, while like someone like Scarce can upload more information in a more
Compact.
what yeah, compact and kind of what is the word, like you it
Yeah.
it's more retaining to the audience, you know, watching it, because it's like when you watch a Scarce video, it's like a bunch of
Yeah.
shorts combined into one big video.
Pretty much.
That's really what it is. But he can go through all of like all the YouTube news.
Yeah,
and
no, he
stuff
gets through
in
it really
30
fast.
seconds. While with Optimus, it's like a 10-minute. Yeah, with Optimus, it's like at least a 10-minute video you're gonna be watching. But there's like actual proof of
Oh yeah.
YouTube actually like actively messing over content creators. There's 5 categories. I completely forgot about what they were, right? But there's like, if you swear too much, you'll be docked points. There a bunch of other stuff. You'll just be docked points from it, and like the lower points you have, the least, like the less your video will be recommended to people. And this like all came out. It was actually proven because YouTube had the code public, and they found it in the code, and then they took
But it was
down
already
the
out,
code to
so
hide
people
it.
already knew.
Yeah, it was already out. Everyone knew about it for like years now, because it's been a problem for years now. Same with I honestly thought that people saying like, "Oh, YouTube may unsubscribe you, so you should subscribe or check to see if you're subscribed." I honestly thought that was something people were saying to get you to subscribe, because I can't say that it was proven that YouTube will actually unsubscribe you, but there is proof that they will mess over like your video. I didn't watch the whole Optimus video, honestly,
it's
because
too long.
it's like a 10-minute video, right? I don't have the retention. Yeah, I don't have the retention for that, and so I didn't watch it. He talked about it, so it might have been in the source code of like YouTube unsubscribing people is like punishment for not making good content,
stupid.
like that fits like good points and stuff. They could be doing it, but it is like a real thing. It is a real thing. People will get unsubscribed from YouTubers for no apparent reason, and YouTube has not said anything about it. They just like out of sight, out of mind. If they don't see anyone saying anything about it, it doesn't exist, and so they just won't read it. They won't read all the like people reporting that they've been unsubscribed from someone. And so it doesn't exist to them.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, there's so much, there's uncertainty, Frank, with
there's
the
so much.
platform. At least for me, right? Yeah. Like, there's so much stuff. Like, YouTube, from what it seems, YouTube will take one step forward and then take like 5 steps back. And they just constantly keep getting worse and worse, and it's purely because there's zero competition to YouTube other than live streaming services, which can't even really be compared to YouTube because they don't actively they don't show videos and stuff. They have
YouTube has no like real competition, so there's no real reason why they like have to keep up something. They can just do whatever they want because there is nowhere else to go.
Yeah. Yeah, remember when
Yep.
YouTube added an extra ad
Yeah.
to the videos, right? You get to watch 2 instead of just 1. A lot of people are upset about that. But they also still
there's
use YouTube because there's no competition.
Nope.
You can't swap to something else. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to deal with
Nope.
it because YouTube's not going to
Exactly.
take it back. They can do whatever they want. And so all this stuff going on with YouTube, there might honestly be like a competitor popping
I'd be
up
okay with that.
sometime. I feel like if a competitor did show up, I feel like they would do good because actually I don't know. They'll do good on the creator side because creators would feel a
Yeah.
lot like safer and better on YouTube, like safer with their career. But it could also do worse with like Mixer. I don't think Mixer just had enough streamers
Yeah.
joining the platform and enough people watching. Right? Like sure they bought Ninja, but Ninja didn't
No, he had
have
kind
that
of
many
fallen a
viewers
little bit.
at the time.
So
Right?
yeah.
He's a big Fortnite man, but when he's no longer the big Fortnite man,
The big
he's not
yeah.
he's not like really popular, right? Yeah. And so I could definitely see that happening with
Any
and like a YouTube competitor. Yeah, like YouTube is just so big. Like there's literally like millions of videos on YouTube. There's just endless content that a competitor would
No.
just cannot stand
No,
up
they
against.
really can't.
But all this stuff that YouTube is doing kind of sucks because where I'm at 65 subscribers, if I had to pack up and leave to
Not
a new
really.
platform, no one would follow.
No, yeah,
Like
you're
literally
just
no one would follow me.
too small
Yeah,
to
and
have
so-
that retention.
Yeah, I don't have an audience. People say once you reach 100 subscribers, that's when you have an audience, but that's also the hardest to get.
That's
That's
good.
why me and Oliver had like this competition, first to 100 wins, because getting your first 100 is
Yeah.
a lot of people say that's the hardest thing to do. It's like climbing a hill to get to 100 subscribers, but from there it's all just downhill. Like it gets
Yep.
easier just keeping the ball rolling, right? And so it just gets easier and easier
That's
the
true.
bigger you are. Like a snowball
Yep.
rolling down a hill. It's just gonna get bigger and bigger, right? There's this. It was Mr. Who's the Boss. It took him like 7 years to get to 1 million subscribers.
That is a long
Right?
time.
That's a long time. That's a long time to get to 1 million subscribers. And then he, in like 6 months, got 2 million. And then he's, like now, I think he gets like, in like the past month, I think he's made like 1 million, or not made, but he's gotten like a million
Oh.
subscribers in like the past month or something, right? Like he's getting so big so fast. Like the bigger you are,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the easier
No,
you're
that's,
gonna grow.
that hurts. That's
To be
good.
fair, he's a good YouTuber. He makes tech review stuff. He makes like really good content. But to be
Mhm.
fair, I have not watched an actual video of his. I watched I've been watching his shorts. Yeah, he made a short channel that's already at almost 5 million. It's 4.6 million subscribers. And I've watched
Yeah.
a bunch of his shorts. Those
That's good.
those
Good for him.
also do really good. They might honestly be doing better than like his
Really?
main channel views. Yeah, some of his shorts have more views. Like the
Mhm.
shorts on his alt YouTube channel have more views
Really?
than on his main one. And
Yeah,
shorts,
no,
they're just busted. And
I guess.
if you want views, just make
Yeah,
shorts.
I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
work
18K.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, it is kind of an old
Still.
video.
Yeah, still
it's not-
18K.
it's not
Like
that
that's
old.
even if it is like a year old, that's
Right.
still not bad. Like, still, that's really good.
Yeah, it is 11 months
Yeah.
old. It's nearly
That's
a
really
year
good.
old.
That's really good.
18K views. That's really good. And I'm thinking like the first month it had like 4K
Nice.
views on it.
Mhm.
So it has of course it's slowed down a lot, but like if I got 4K views every month, I would be
Yeah.
at 44K views
Yeah.
by now, and so instead of 18K,
That is.
but still that's a lot of views for like small channel, and so
Yeah, well, go on.
I might make shorts, but shorts
They get
don't
you the views,
really
they don't
help
get you
as
the
much as you think.
consistent viewers.
I think, yeah, they don't. I don't think they actually. They might bring returning viewers. There is like something I wanted to test. I wanted to make a short, and then
See if that does
immediately
anything?
upload a video after it, so the short would get. Yeah, the short would people would see the short, and then hopefully when they go to their YouTube home, they'll be recommended another video
Okay.
from me.
That'd be an
It'll
interesting experiment.
the most recent one, and so I think that'd be a good experiment. I've also
Yeah.
experimented with YouTube tags. It's not on my most recent video. I completely forgot on my most recent video about the tags. But like I was gonna say earlier with Nokimon, the one Nokimon all of a sudden
Yeah.
blew up on the YouTube recommended, right? And he put like actual tags, like the little blue tags
Yeah.
that appear right below the video, not in the description with
Yeah.
because there's a difference between keywords and tags, right? Keywords are just like I learned from a guy who analyzed like,
Yeah.
Tommy Innit, how he got so big so fast. Tommy Innit would spew a bunch of words in the description that was it's like it's
Mhm.
it's so hard to read, right? At least how Oliver put it, because in Oliver does it too. Oliver just puts a bunch of keywords, and YouTube doesn't
Yeah.
allow that, and so he makes a little story out of it to try to get past. And it's like it's a fever dream trying to read it. It is literally just a fever dream. And it's so weird to read. He didn't put
But-
it in this recent one. I noticed it, I think it was in the Left 4 Dead. Oh no, he actually okay,
Okay,
put it
yeah.
in his second most recent video. Discord voice chats at 3 a.m., but actually at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is where brain cells go to die, but it's a good time. Whether or not half the content I record is funny or usable is another question, but oh well. You might have noticed that the format of the video is very similar to funny videos channels like Kraus, Fitz, Call Me Carson, Swagger Souls, J Schlatt, Smitty. That's only in format. Content-wise, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can see Discord, voice chats, 3 a.m.,
Full of 'em.
Cryos, Call Me Carson, Swagger Souls, J Schlatt, Smitty. Yeah, it's full of keywords. Further down, Minecraft, Stan, Minecraft, Valorant, Destiny 2, Apex Legends, Gargara, Picora, Dream, Tom Unit, Wilbur, Suit. Those are the ones I can all point out because they're all the first letter is capitalized, while the rest of the paragraph, it's more like an essay. The rest of it is has no capitals in it, even like the first letter of the sentence, right? Like there's no capitals
you get
except
that,
for like the names
the
of like
keyword
the major
recognition.
people. But that, yeah, those are keywords. Those are it's considered like meta or not.
Yeah,
I think it's
like
like
something like that.
Meta spam or something like that, which is against the terms of service, and so you make it like this weird like essay to try to get it past the terms of service. I don't know. I can't find anything about. I can't find it, but what happened was Nokimon. I noticed on his videos that all blew up. He had like tags in them that it was like the blue ones, right, for the like categories that would show up right below. And so I was like, you know what, I'll try this. Because I also noticed another YouTuber, he made Valorant content, suddenly showed up in my feed as well. No clue why. I didn't watch, at the time I didn't watch any any like recent I haven't watched anything recently, and all of a sudden he shows up and he also had tags, and so I was like, you know what, I'll try it. It didn't work for me, but to be, I'll have to do more.
Yeah.
I'll have
There's
to do more
definitely something.
research on it. But for me, I feel like there's definitely something there. I only did it on the one video. I think I did add to an old video, like add tag. Yeah, I did it on one video that I just not recently uploaded, but I did it on the video I uploaded at the time of experimenting. And I also added the tags to an older video, and I didn't see a change in views on the old video, but the new video did get above average views, at least like for me.
Yeah.
Not much really. 10 months ago I made it's called Betraying My Friends. It was what was the game? Something Winter. It was some game I got, and we all played it. That one has 57 views on it. 10 months ago, that's really bad, right? Especially for an old video.
Yeah, because they build up over time.
Old videos have the most videos or views. Yeah, they build up, but it has the same views as my Valorant video. It has one view, one extra view. It's called Project Winter, by the way. It has one more view than the Valorant video that I just recently uploaded. So that was a pretty bad video. The King of Silver had 110 views, which was really good. There's that short I made, 2.3k views, the CSGO one. I made a GTA video, which has 69. Nice. And then the random clips video that I made that I added the tags to when uploading, that one has 76.
Yeah.
So 7 more than the GTA one, which is pretty good. Well, it's not pretty good, but it's a noticeable difference. But it could honestly be literally anything else that caused an increase in views. right? But then I'm also back down to like 50
Could be
views.
it could be a
without the
tags. Yeah.
and so it could be tags. Tags can be it could be causing it. I don't know. I forgot to add tags to my most recent video.
Yeah.
I was uploading that one in a rush. That one, I finished editing it, and all I needed to do was just upload it, but I couldn't upload it because my internet was so bad that
Yeah.
it literally took. It was an overnight upload for like, how long is it? 4 minutes and 30. No, 4 minutes and 24 seconds. For a video that short, it took.
Wow.
It was around 4 hours to upload. Yeah, and the first time I uploaded it, I actually made a big mistake on it, and so I had to take it down and then re-upload it.
Yeah.
And that really sucked. That really did suck. And so I ended up having to I had to like try to rush upload it
Yep.
because I was going back to Washington for graduation, and that I was going to be there for a week. And I was afraid of missing my upload schedule.
That's not bad.
Because I'm trying to shoot for at least once a month. Now I'm gonna end up breaking it because I uploaded. I think I can make it. I uploaded in the video June 16th.
Yeah.
Right. And now it's July 18th. Right. And so I still have until the 16th of next month to like actually upload.
Mm-hmm.
Around now is when I should be like uploading, but I still don't
That's
have
fair.
a video really edited because I just did not have a ton of content. I was like away for a week.
Wow.
And then I just got back. I literally just got back yesterday from a trip. We ended up going to
Nice.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama, for
Cool.
like 2 days for some ceremony or something.
Bless you.
And then we came back. Hey. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I haven't had like the most amount of time of recording, but I do have some content. Like right now, I have like 5 minutes
Not
of
bad.
decently edited stuff, which really sucks because usually what I do is I would get like
Yeah.
maybe like 2 hours of content or like recording content, edit that, like roughly edit it,
Yeah.
like cut out all the stuff that I want to keep, and then delete the rest, and then I'll go back to do a more finer like cut of everything, and so I could end up shaving it down to like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So
But
it does kind of suck, but
yep.
consistency is what really matters with YouTube. It's
Well, as long as
kind
you
of
have some
inconsistent for me, it's just
form of
roughly
consistency.
once a month, right?
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's really good because like
Mhm.
I'd say I do have some people who do actively watch my videos that I don't know. I've only told like I've my server, that one was like a replacement for an old server that a friend had, like he went
Yeah.
out, attacked everyone in the server. I defended someone in the server. He got mad
Oh,
at
wow.
me for defending the person, and then like blocked me, kicked me from the server, ghosted me, and then whenever everyone tried to talk to him about why he kicked me,
Oh wow.
he would just straight up ignore them and act like I didn't exist. I had my own like personal.
Yeah.
I had like my own personal. It was called Rosia's Basement. It was my own channel that would just post like memes and stuff. That got instantly deleted, and then the guy. I honestly, I'm not.
Oh
Gonna
wow.
lie.
So
I was probably the most active person in that server. And then when he kicked me, he got upset that the server had died and no one was talking to him for after he had just kicked a person from the
Wow.
Discord. Not kicked. I got banned. I got banned from the
died.
Discord, and he was wondering why. He was wondering why. Yeah, he was wondering why the server died and no one was joining VCs anymore after he had just kicked someone. And I don't think the reason that no one was talking to him because Rosia wasn't in the VC, so no one else wanted to join, right? That's not what happened. I'm pretty sure they were trying to avoid him because they didn't want to make him mad, which is why I got kicked, because I stood up for my friend and he got mad at me. And well, I DM'd him saying, "Hey, can you delete this?" Because he was like absolutely going off about a certain person in a different VC.
Yeah.
Or not VC, different server. He went completely off on some guy on a different server. Something about I think he ended. I think he made fun of like his parents, right? I think the guy in the other server made fun of the owner's parents as like a joke, but he took it seriously. Honestly, I probably would too, because the owner did not know the guy, but the guy just generally makes jokes like that, and so I can't understand. Like, yeah, I would probably take that personally if some random dude came up like, "Hey, you're probably like dumb or something," right? And so, yeah, that is reasonable. But I was like, "Hey, can you delete this? That isn't this whole thing isn't about them," because he went on the tangent because we're asking what me and my friend did to anger him, because he just randomly stripped us of our roles and would not talk to us. And so we're like, "Hey, what did we do?" And he just went off about the entire server. He didn't even say anything about me. And so I was like, "Okay, well, you can't just do that, right?" He was getting mad at a certain person for not for being like protective of themselves. Like, they weren't sending pictures of like their face, and they weren't like saying they were like trying to hide their name from everyone in the VC, or not in the server.
Weird.
And he really went off on that person for doing that. And so I was like, "Hey, that's their privacy.
No, not at all.
That's not unreasonable," right? I haven't shown my face to anyone except for Oliver, right? Oliver has my face. Everyone has kind of seen me because Oliver like edited out my face with like skin color paint, right? In the editing software, right? Like Photoshop or something, and then drew like a little like stick smiley face, right? You know, like a little dot, 2 dots in the smiley face, and then he sent that to other friends, and they turned that into an emoji in their server, which I don't care, right? I kind of care because the photo was an old picture of me, and that was a pretty bad picture, right? I only shared it to him because I thought it was funny. Because the picture was me holding up a brush, like, for the camera, right? Like a hairbrush. And so that was the only reason I had sent it to him. But I wish a different picture was used, right? Because I thought it was funny, like, Yeah, haha, you're taking a picture with a brush. Wait, where's your phone? Right. It was pretty complicated to set
Yeah.
up. I had to like take the picture at an angle in the mirror so that the phone wouldn't show up in the mirror. And then I also had to have it propped up, and so I had to take like a bunch of baskets and then put the
Yeah.
phone up on like the PS4 cases that I told you about. And I just had to I had to turn it into a video. I had to have it record, and then when I got the perfect like
Nice.
spot, just took a screenshot. So that's what I did. But the owner guy,
Yeah.
got mad at me, right? Just it was like it was a slow, gradual thing. There's a different server I was in that he was also in. He kicked me from that one first. I noticed that. I didn't say anything about it though, because I honestly, I didn't care. And then all of a sudden, I got banned from the server. He blocked me on everything.
Wow.
I had his Instagram, all that, right? Blocked me on everything, and just completely ghosted me, and would not answer to anyone. And then got upset of why everyone wasn't talking.
Yeah.
And so we ended up making the server that I own now because no one wanted to anger him in the server, and plus
Yeah, that's fair.
like, Oliver still wanted to include me, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't be included in the old server because I was banned. And so we literally just invited everyone else except for him to that server because he didn't want I didn't want him to be in the server. He didn't want me. He didn't want to be in the same server as me, and so he was just not invited. If he wanted a VC, he could ask in his own server, and they would join for a VC. But he never asked for a VC, so no one joined. And so what he did was he had locked the server, set it to like 6-hour timer to like chat, and then left, and so no one could claim ownership of it, and just completely abandoned the server, abandoned everyone, unfriended everyone, right? Or not, I don't think everyone. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But that was really weird. But anyways, I think pretty much everyone in my server knows about the channel that I run.
Yeah.
I don't think there's 33 members, right? But most of them, some people don't know because some people I literally just don't know. This person named Remy, I don't know. They know Banji, B Jane. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're a friend of another friend who joined. Okay, so B Jane joined for a Valorant custom game, and she's a friend of another person in the server, and I'm pretty sure both of them don't know. This person, I don't know. They don't. Well, I know they don't know. They're just their Discord name is 2 dots. That person doesn't know. You don't know. Like a bunch of honestly, I would say about maybe even half of the people just don't know, and so that's kind of reassuring that
that's good.
At max, maybe 20 subscribers are from friends. I honestly don't think so.
Yeah.
Because it has to be around 10. Because I don't think I haven't told that many people about it, right? And the server is so small that it's not like I'm gaining any big views or subscribers from it, right? I would say maybe 10 people in the server know about it out of the 33. Of course, the bots are included in the player, the account too. But I would say most of Coochie Warlord. I don't even know them. JDM is also another person that joined for the Valorant custom game. D-Real, also them. Honestly, I don't know why they're still here. Not honestly.
Well, yeah.
They joined for the custom game and they've never joined again. And so I'm not gonna kick them because like yeah they were nice people, right? They were really nice people, but if they left, then
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel bad because I didn't really know them. I talked to them. Well, not really even talked to them for like a night, and then that was it. They don't talk or anything.
Yeah.
But of course, they don't know about the channel and stuff, right? They're just inactive people, and there's a ton of inactive people in the server, and it's mostly because of people being invited for like a single night play session, and then they don't get. I don't think it's. I don't think they're invited like again after that. Really, sometimes they are. One person has been like joining VCs a bit recently. That usually joined once, like a year. Right. So a lot of half the people don't know because they're not active in the server. I also don't post my videos often in the server. I didn't upload the Valorant one in the server.
Nice.
I think I uploaded the last one in the server though. But it's nice.
Yeah.
It's like reassurance to like, wow, some people
actually that is a nice thing.
They actually like my video, right? It would really hurt if I had sent my channel to 65 friends and they all subscribed and I had 0 subscribers from like an actual like random person, right? But I would say like 10 of them are from friends, and so it's really nice.
Weird. Oh wow, we're an hour and 47 minutes in. That is. I think actually this might be the longest episode.
Is that a lot?
Woo! Look at us go.
Woo!
So I do think. Have you heard the intro? Do you know our intros for this podcast or the outro? I don't think I did the intro, so I'll have to do that
outro?
after.
No.
All right. The outro. It's very simple. Thank you so much for being on the podcast today. Is there anything you want to shout out for yourself? Channel. Okay, that'll be in
my YouTube
all right,
channel.
I'll have that in the description everywhere this podcast will be. And then this is the fun part. We do a little bit ASMR to end the episode. Yeah, so you just do a little ASMR in the microphone. It just gets real, yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about. That was a good ASMR.